Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's still my a 1993 Mitsubishi GT. That's a 3000 GT SL. So this time we are doing another maintenance, but it is tune-up. But today's tune-up is not the same as 1950. All we do is just change spark plugs and the coils or the spark plug wires. This one has wires, spark plug wires instead of coils because it's a 1993. So here's the story. My son is the one driving it. He's 16, so I loaned this car to him, and so and he told me that the car was shaking. It just started shaking, and so he brought it home, and I started it. I didn't have to drive it, and I realized, okay, it was shaking. So, but there was no engine check light since there's no coils, and so I figured what's wrong is it has to be the spark plugs wires and or the spark plugs. So, and because these were replaced, I paid someone, a friend, to replace them over 12 years ago, and so and it is time to replace them. So I've been watching a lot of videos, repair videos lately, and so I feel very confident that we can do it. He and we can do it. So I will supervise him, and I watch a video of someone did the same work on this car. So the what we have to do is the plenum. The front spark plugs are easy to replace. They are right here, and the rear ones are the troublemakers. So we have to remove the plenum. So it is on top of the back spark plugs. So we just have there are some bolts to see here, bolts to remove here and then here, okay, and then also we got a bolt back here. You got a few wires to remove, and then on this side we have to remove this off the plenum, and then we got this air box. You can remove the air box in two ways. You can do it from here or from here, and then take this whole thing out, and that will give us a lot of room. And then also there's gonna be some little stuff to unplug. Then on the back side there are at least 4 bolts on the back side. So now you can see there are 2 here, and then back here there's one. But I will show you where they are as we remove them. So that's pretty much the work. So here is the 3 injectors, and we don't have to mess with that. And yeah, and then you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where we replaced the gasket. We bought the gasket too. So, but the front ones, all we have to do is just remove this here and then change the spark plug. So we'll do the spark plugs one at a time, the coils as well, one at a time. Okay, so parts to do this job. This is that's the gasket, the manifold gasket. You don't have to change the gasket if you don't want to, but again, well, you have to. You're not okay. You have to. You can if you want to. You can reuse them. And so this one is for throttle body, but we're not going to mess with the throttle body. So that's what we won't use. We won't remove this one. So we just replace this. And secondly, these are the spark plugs, and they're supposed to be. We have the measurement, the size for the size for that little tip here. But just in case, if this size, they're supposed to be sized, but if they are not, Then I have the measurement, and then we bought this, and that's the spark plug measurement, and to so we can get the correct gap. Okay, and number three, that's what I believe that's bad. The spark plugs, maybe we could go away without the spark plugs, but for sure the wires are bad. That's the one that transfer the electricity. So that's why the car is shaking. Maybe one or two are bad. So this vehicle has six cylinders. So six spark plugs, coils, and then you can see that's why. So these are the the equipment we need, the tools. Not too many tools, and you'll see later on. All right, the first thing we're doing, we remove the air box, and then all right. So that's number one space we got here. Just removing the air box. Okay, so right now we are going to remove the bolts, and there are 4 bolts in the rear, and that's what. Just do your thing. Yeah, we're going to yeah, that's we removing them now. Now it's taking that like, um, thing out so we can have more room, more space. As using the ratchet just to make it faster, but you don't need that. We're just going to you see these those cables that they attach to the manifold. We just go ahead and remove them. So it's just when we take the manifold off, so these won't be stuck to it. So a small vacuum line here. So we removed it, and we actually spray it with WD-40 because this is old, 30 years old, and we didn't want to damage. Yeah. And next, we are disconnecting the electric here, the cable, and just so for preparation to remove this, and we have to be careful with it. I don't know how to get that bottom. So we got another one to do. Yeah, you can. And you see it has a retainer clip. Both of them has a retainer clip. Okay, so you see we just disconnected those two, and so you see that's part of the I don't know what this is. Do you know what this is? No. Yeah, but it's part of the yeah, the manifold. So we've done with the back side, and now we are going to remove the bolts here up front, and after that we should be ready to lift this up. Well, here is the electric line for the injectors. You see, you just have to move it to the side. Somebody's been here before, and you can see this thing is all cracked, and meaning that they tied it too hard. So now we disconnect it from the manifold. We just have those manifold bolts to remove. We just removed these just on both them. You see those are very long. So now we're just going to do the one on the edges. That's fine, Lisa. Just do all of them. Just do all of them at once. This is the throttle cable. He doesn't have to remove it if you're not taking this plenum away from its location. You don't have to take it out, but we're doing it anyway. And we notice here is because somebody's been here before, and look at the throttle cable. It's loose, so that means that we were not getting full throttle. Yeah, you see how loose it is. No wonder why the vehicle was a little bit slow in taking off. Remove your hand. Okay, just do the other, yeah. Okay, that's the second one. If you want, and you can mark where it came from, so you know the good spot. But again, since we have to fix it, and meaning that to reposition it, it doesn't matter. Plus, depends how long, because you can see the indentation. So if you're doing this job yourself, the indentation will give you an idea where it was. We just realized we had one more hose to disconnect. This one here. Yeah. We are ready. We think we are ready to take the plenum out, and at the same time, he will take a look to see if we still have stuff to disconnect. Just a minute. Yeah, I think so. We still have things to disconnect if we actually want to take the plenum off where it is right now, because I see here there's that hose right here, hose clamp. But guess what? We're not going to do that. We're going to leave it the way it is, and I have bungee cords, and we'll just go ahead and to suspend it. So because we're not messing with this, and okay, so that's what we'll do. Let me go ahead and get the bungee cord. Okay, this is it, and look at the inside, the intake, carbon buildup, a lot of stuff over the years. And so here are the spark plugs, the rear ones, and so we have to replace the spark plugs and the wires. And so here is the gasket, the intake gasket. We're going to replace that as well. So we're going to do them one at a time. Okay, now is taking a measurement. I mean, you can eyeball it, I guess. I think you can eyeball it. Okay, so that's the right size. Okay, so now he's removing. He's going to remove the first spark plug, and like I said, we'll do it one spark plug and one spark plug wire at a time, and we have to do this 6 times. But guess what? I will not board you. So let's see what it looks like. I don't know, the spark plug. Yeah, it's seen many years. This is the new one. New one. Looks at that. It's clean. Don't waste time, Alexander. And we're going to put this back. Okay. The same way. Okay. We have to do it by hand first, and then after that we tighten it, but not too hard. Okay. A little bit more, yeah, just small. Oh, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We don't have the how you call that, torque. We don't need to torque. You just have a feel for it. Okay, now he's putting the the spark plug wire. Now I was gonna say coil, but put a spark plug wire back. Okay. And yep. Put that. Yeah. That's fine. Just put that there, and then later we'll fix. Yeah. Okay. So that's the yeah, that's one of them. Maybe we'll just do this. Maybe yeah, we'll do that later. So okay. So now we're gonna have to repeat this several more times. Say 5 more times. This is number 2. Still number 2. All right, just tighten it. Okay, the second one. Okay, done. So now we're going to do the third one. Number 3. Old spark plug and with new. All right, that's the third one. Putting it back. Over, yeah, that's good. That's the third spark plug wire. Okay, make sure that it's seated properly and there's a good connection. Okay. So now all the back 3s are done. So he's going to do the front ones. And this is the mechanic. See him? So now we have to remove the that cover here to reveal the remaining 3 spark plugs. All right, so this is the front 3s, but that doesn't mean that these are 1, 2, 3. No, I think they are 1, 3, 5, something like that. Depends of the firing order of the vehicle. So we're just going to do the same thing he did in the rear. All right, so just remove the one and then take that. Yeah, take the spark plug. You see, originally they were not tight, so don't need, because if you break a spark plug in there, you'll have to yeah, you have to take the entire top of the engine off. Oh yeah, old needed replacement. Because when I bought this vehicle in 2011, I believe, and it had 97,000 miles, and then I think at 99 or 100,000 miles, I had the spark plugs and the wires replaced. But again, now it's at 147, so meaning that yeah, it's time, yeah, to get them done. Yeah, it was time. Again, it took this long. This is 2024. It took this long is because we don't drive it that often. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's tight enough. Okay. Again, it's essential that you do one at a time. So if you're not a mechanic and you don't know how to properly place them, or you don't want to do extra research, then you do it one at a time. Okay. Okay. Okay, so make sure it's properly clicked, because if there's no proper connection either in the spark plug or the distributor, distributor, then you'll have a problem. Okay, so now he's going to do the remaining two off camera. Okay, so he just finished putting replacing the spark plugs and the wires. So now he's putting the cover back. So we pretty much doing the reverse right now. So we're done. And after he's done with this, we'll just go ahead and replace the gasket. Yeah, and then he will also clean the intake. The throttle body. He will clean it. Okay, just to give you a better look, you see the plenum, the backside when we said we removed the bolt, and you see they got those. It's a pair of brackets, and so that's what the bolt we removed to loosen up the plenum. So now he's going to replace yeah this the gasket. But this gasket is good, but again, it's not. We can just go ahead and yeah, replace it. Yeah, it's best to just replace everything. Yeah, he's slow. Again, he's not doing this for commission, so that's why he's so slow. Okay, so it's fairly easy. Really easy to replace. You just take the old one out and put the new one. Okay, so we're just cleaning the surface before we put the replacement. Okay, and here it is. And it's not going to move. When you put the plenum, it will not move. Why? Because you see the bolt here. It's a stud, the stud that keeps it from moving. There's one on each side. Here's the other stud. Okay, so now we are ready to put the plenum back down. So we are ready for the plenum to be put back. And we have to look on the side here. Okay, yes, good. And we just have to adjust everything. So we get the throttle body that's underneath it. Yeah, looks like it is properly seated, and even also for the plenum too, that stud. Make sure ensures that it is straight. Now we're just putting all the cables back, and basically we are doing the reverse of what we did to remove it. And then he will do this here, the throttle body, the inside, the other side, to make sure that there's no carbon build up. All right, it is almost done. He's putting things back to normal position, and then later on we're going to start it to see if the shaking has stopped. But if in case it still shakes or vibrate, then there's one thing we'll have to replace. That would be the I don't think this is called distributor, but again, yeah. So that's this here where the wires are connected to. So that's probably the only thing that we'll have to replace later on. But for now, everything is we put everything back, except he forgot there's one more right here. Yeah, we need to put this little cable back. There we go. And then we'll take a final inspection, and then we'll start the vehicle and check for shaking. All right, so he's gonna go in there. Just move fast, so we won't waste our film. So he's going to start the vehicle and just make sure that the shaking has ceased. Okay. Now you see the engine vibrate. It's because one motor mount is loose. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so give it time. Yeah, it works. So I give it gas. More. Okay, so we have to replace the motor mount back here because it's this one is shot. Now you saw the engine. It just it's shoot up the back, this back side. It's because the motor mount here is toast. So that's going to be our next project, to replace the motor mount. You see it's down there. It's bad. So replace that one, and this one is good. We don't have to replace it. However, the this front one is also bad, but the rear one is actually is not really holding it, because the mount itself, the insert, the rubber is totally torn out. But okay, guys, thank you for watching, and at least we taught you something, and we did this. We basically I think we saved at least $1,500, because now at the mom and pop auto parts, $150. Dealership is $200. So we save a lot of money by doing this ourselves, and the parts under $100 for parts. So, and we saved a lot of money. And thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up. Okay, thank you.